love's real, then it's another thing. I cannot be your whole world. We sit on the fake grass, and I won't believe that. And I never had enough for you, but you said someone will come and replace me. How can you replace me? While it's true.
Hello everyone, Martin Tyler here, Alan Smith with me as usual. Big welcome to you to today's game. So this is how the hosts line up today. Well, we've gone with a 4-3-3 formation here for them. Is that the way you see it, Alan?
Yeah, I mean, it can be adjusted. It could almost be a 4-5-1 if they decide to come over all defensive, this team. But if they're on the front foot, that three up front can cause the opposition back four some problems.
This is the away team lineup. Well, it's 4-4-2 for them today, but we think the middle four might be a diamond, Alan.
Yeah, and it gives them a bit of solidity in the middle of the park. And I think the onus is on the fullbacks to provide the width in this shape.
The waiting is over. The game is off and running, and so are the players.
I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it.
They tried to keep it, but they haven't been able to do that. Ritchie. Viola.
He's got some strength, hasn't he, to shield the ball like that.
Koda.
It's an excellent cross.
Good work to stop the opposition. He's got to clear it now.
He's going to try his luck. Well, he's put it away brilliantly. That kind of chance has come to him so early in the game. I have to say, he reacted perfectly. Really sharp right from the off, and they've taken the lead here.
It's a very good goal. I think they were a bit caught out because that's supposed to be his weaker foot, and the defender just switched off for a moment.
Yeah, and looking the way he did take it, maybe he's been working on that weaker side on the training ground.
So the first goal, it's 1-0.
Mavuba. Cadlets. Christian Maggio. Viola.
That's a good spot by the defender.
Viola. Nocerino. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other.
Just moving the opposition around, maybe trying to wear them out by getting them to chase. Good interception there.
Koda, Ritchie. Trying to keep the ball, not anymore. Mavuba, Kadlets. Rio Antonio Mavuba. Oh, time to get the cross now. And out wide, they were in a good position until that defender acted very promptly and decisively. Viola. Great interception. Kadlets. Whipped in from the wide area. Now the shot! Shot blocked here. Spaced across the ball now. Well, that'll be a throw. He's aimed for the far post here. Well, that's a good header, just wide.
Yeah, he did time it well there, but unfortunate.
Here's a chance to attack. Andrea Costa. Nocerino. Koda, put into the middle. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. Kadlets. Koda. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. And that, for sure, is a goal kick. It was a very good effort earlier, wasn't there, Alan? Here it is.
Well, only he will know whether he was going for goal there. In the end, he nearly scored.
There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view.
Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Nocerino. Viola. Koda. Rio Antonio Mavuba. On the move and able to cut out the pass. That will be a corner. Corner played into the middle. And here's the shot. Good defensive clearance there. Well, a corner to come because of that deflection.
Corner swung in. In strongly. Still heading for goal.
Well, he did well to get to the ball first. That's the best I can say.
Rio Antonio Mavuba.
Cadlets. It's a good place to win the ball here. Gives it away. Nocerino. Test of his control now. Pressing well, way up the pitch. Excellent interception. I think the cross is on. In towards the near post. Only partially cleared, so there's still some problems for them.
And this is going to be a throw.
Trying to lift it over the nearest defender and he couldn't.
Mavuba.
Maybe he'll cross it here. Now the cross has gone behind. It's a poor effort. Well, here is that earlier incident, Alan. So close.
Well, it's a chance burn, that. Maybe not the best decision he's ever taken.
It goes out wide again. Little private game between the two of them. It's a pass, another pass. At the moment, just giving them possession and not much more than that. Cadlets. They can be quick on the break now. Room for the cross. Well, they're a goal down, but they've got this corner. He's put in the corner, only partially away from danger. Intercepted well. Not rushing it here, moving from one side to the other. The defender really putting his body on the line to stop the cross. Letting the shot go! Tried to keep it down, but couldn't.
If he had have, I think the keeper might have been struggling there.
Nocerino. Costa. Andrea Costa. Couldn't keep it. They've got the ball back by that interception. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Cadlets.
Rio Antonio Mavuba. trying to get behind the defenders to get in a good cross. Trying to pick out someone in the centre.
Keeper's ball, no question about that. It was a weak cross, really.
And the pass not completed, really. Christian Maggio. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress.
Neatly intercepted.
Viola. Christian Maggio.
Just a period of keeping the ball for the team that are winning the match.
Koda. These two have got a great understanding with their passing.
And they've got it away from the danger.
Return pass.
He's got some room out here in the wide position.
And that's a turnover to the opposition. Viola. Cardlets. Rio Antonio Mavuba.
He's got his shot off now.
No nonsense defending from him. Referee's given a corner.
Corner played in. Well, that's good defending.
And that's half-time, signalled by the referee. 1-0 the half-time score. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead. He'll be pleased with that first 45 minutes.
The waiting is over. The game is off and running, and so are the players.
Going to try his luck. Well, he's put it away brilliantly. That kind of chance, it's come to him so early in the game, but I have to say, he reacted. He's aimed for the far post here. Well, it's a good header, just wide.
Yeah, he did. Time.
Comes in strongly.
Still heading for goal.
Well, he did well to get to the ball first. It's the best I can say.
The defender really putting his body on the line to stop the cross.
Letting the shot go. Tried to keep it down, but couldn't.
If he had have, I think the keeper might have been struggling there.
So it is time now for the start of the second half.
Ciro. Viola. Ciro. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. To score! Oh, charged down. Cadlets. Great interception. Ciro. Richie.
Well, he was in the right place at the right time to cut it out.
Ciro. Viola. Christian Maggio. The referee had a good look at that, decided it's just a throw after the tackle. Ciro. Excellent interception. Read the play well. Shot on!
And that shot's blocked very quickly.
Well, they've got a corner out of that. A bit lucky, it was deflected.
In goes the corner.
And now the shot! Difficult skill, good effort.
Yeah, timed it perfectly, as you have to do with those volleys.
And the away team want to make a change.
Ciro.
We've given it straight to the opposition. And this is going to be a throw. A substitute coming on. It's a tactical change. Whipped in from the wide area. Well, he used the inside of his head well, but not the outside, off target.
Yeah, just slightly mistimed that one.
Ciro. One back very quickly. Christian Maggio. Ciro. Viola.
They're going to have to restart with a throw. Mavuba.
Lovely, incisive pass.
Trying to get the cross in, well blocked by the defender. We've reached the hour mark. Half an hour to go.
A little bit risky, this manoeuvre of dropping off, because the ball will keep coming at them and they won't be able to get out.
And on the home bench, a substitute is clearly getting ready to come on. Well, more news on the injury from Jeff Shreves.
Seems to me that his foot's the problem because he's got trod on in that last challenge.
And Jeff showing he's right amongst it and knows what's going on down there. Rio Antonio Mavuba.
Taking on the defenders.
And that is now a goal kick. And this is going to be a change here for the team that is leading. And it's clearly a tactical one to try and cement that winning position. Nocerino. Ritchie. Building steadily here, keeping possession.
And opponents around him, that's good screening of the football. Excellent vision. At full extension, the goalkeeper makes the save. A corner. Swung in from the corner. It's under hit the corner, and the man at the front post gets it away.
Costa. Christian Maggio.
That's a good spot by the defender.
Nocerino. That's cut out.
Done well under pressure here to hold the ball as threading it through. Looks the goalkeeper in the eye. Well, in it goes. It's not really away. Poor clearance.
Christian Maggio. Nocerino. And he bangs it away. And 20 minutes to go.
He's got some strength, hasn't he, to shield the ball like that. Can really get at the opposition here. What an opportunity if he picks out the right man. Well, no surprise at this stage in the game that the managers are thinking about making changes. In fact, both managers are here, and we will get a substitution apiece. He's put in the corner. Real opportunity with a chance like that to pull ahead.
Well, that's when a manager wants to see a ruthlessness about his strikers.
Rio Antonio Mavuba.
Here's a chance. It's come off the goalkeeper, still in play. And it's in for the equaliser. It's the kind of goal that forwards love, actually, because it rewards their ability to follow in, their anticipation.
Yeah, ends up being a simple-looking goal, but it wasn't. As you say, it was about anticipation.
It is level. Both sides have scored here now.
Nocerino. Andrea Costa.
Good forward play from them. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. They could have got through there, but the defender was absolutely on top of his game. Ritchie. That's a combination of skill and will to hold off the opposition. He screened the ball well there. In with a chance. Well, they managed to dig themselves out of a pretty deep hole then. It was a great chance, I thought, but they're safe again. So we'll restart with a throw-in.
Rio Antonio Mavuba.
To put them in front. Fantastic save. And it's a corner now. Here comes the corner. Not able to take full advantage of a good position.
Rio Antonio Mavuba.
Now the possibility for a cross. It's one back. That looked really threatening, but in the end it was a bit of a damp squib because no one could connect with the cross. Cleared away, well away from goal. Chance for the cross, using his physical power to protect the ball. Oh, that's good defending.
Goodness me, it was a real opportunity to set up a winning goal until the defender read his mind.
Well, he was the last man standing between the striker and goal, so how important was that interception?
Came in with a challenge.
Done well under pressure here to hold the ball as the challenge came in. Now this is an interesting attack.
No doubt about that, goal kick.
Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Can find some space here on the flanks. Maybe because it was just the one ball on for the attacking team, but the defender saw it coming easily, really.
He did, and the crowd were up off their feet. They were expecting a little bit more than that.
Whipped in from the wide area. That would be a throw. Well, that's not so much an interception as a poor pass. An opponent around him, that's good screening of the football.
Christian Maggio.
He's got some strength, hasn't he, to shield the ball like that. Breaking infield. We have got 4 added minutes.
Yeah, and there's a sense of anticipation within this ground. They think they've got a decent enough chance now to do the necessary.
Pushing forward again in the search for a winning goal.
Nocerino.
Taking on the defenders. Delivery to the far post. Good defensive clearance there.
Mavuba.
Delivered into the box. It's not really away. Poor clearance.
Nocerino.
Neatly intercepted.
Well, there we are, nothing to separate these two sides at the end of this contest. Well, they've ended up with a point apiece, and it's better than losing.
Yeah, I don't think either team were at their best here today. Both missed chances and, yeah, take away a point and move on, I think.
Well, here's one of the better performers today, Alan. What did you make of him?
That was an important equalising goal. Didn't have a whole host of chances, but certainly put that one away well.
In goes the corner. And now the shot! Difficult skill, good effort.
Yeah, timed it perfectly, as you have to do with those volleys.
Whipped in from the wide area. Well, he used the inside of his head well, but not the outside, off target.
Yeah, just slightly mistimed that one.
An opponent around him, that's good screening of the football. Excellent vision. At full extension, the goalkeeper makes the save. He's put in the corner. Real opportunity with a chance like that to pull ahead.
Well, that's when a manager wants to see a ruthlessness about his strikers.
Here's a chance. It's come off the goalkeeper, still in play. And it's in for the equaliser. Put them in front. Fantastic save.
And it's a corner now.